Hello, I hope you had a great holiday and new year. Let's not waste any time and quickly continue from where we left off because we have 5 beats to cover in this single video. Yeah, let's jump into it. For the 7th beat, I actually tried something during the day, which by now I don't like it. So I scrapped it up and we are going to start a new project at 7:15 p.m. It's okay, we can do it. So here we have labs already loaded. And I'm gonna load electric piano, right? There you go. Keys one for the Rhodes. So basically all of these are key instruments. Okay, I'm going to use the electric piano for chords. And in the piano, I want to try something arpeggiating. I didn't like the arpeggiated pattern that was being played in the piano, so I changed it to this. Now I'm gonna add some drums to this. Okay, I'm gonna work something out with the Rhodes. BBC Symphony Orchestra, oboe, clarinet. Okay, let's go with clarinet and a send signal to ROM, and now we will see how this goes. Let me add a bass sound. Okay, percussion loops. I need this. Okay, I'm gonna use that because it's the same tempo. Get rid of that. Okay, like this. Tape cassette on clarinet. I'm not exactly liking the tape cassette, so I'm going to turn it off. I cannot keep recording the video because the video sizes are getting really big and my storage is shrinking. So I'll be back soon. So I could not get back to recording the rest of the production that day because I was running short of time and needed to finish it and upload that music as video to YouTube before midnight. But anyway, this is the only thing that I added later, which is this pad sound from Spitfire Audio Labs. It's just playing the chords like this. One thing I would like to mention is this piano reverse, which I made by bouncing the piano from this track and then reversing it by going here and using this option. So it provides a smooth transition between sections. Alright, maybe I can also solo the drums just so you can understand what's going on with the percussion. That's it for this beat, but something happened that day. It's the next day, and the rendering is still happening. I had to render multiple number of times because of some error with video rendering, and I could not upload any beat that day. So yeah, I failed in my own challenge to release a beat every day for consecutive 30 days. I could have stopped the whole thing there, but I decided to keep going and catch up by releasing 2 beats in one of the coming days, which I did. But then again, I did miss some days later too. But I did manage to release 30 beats in 30 days. So not exactly a win, but I decided not to give up. So yeah, let's move on, and here is the preview of this beat. So we've got a change in the angle because now I've got this keyboard to work with my system. Now we can get our ideas quickly into the dough. Alright, let's get into today's beat. So first I'm going to write down the chords directly in the piano roll itself for an inspiration. I've been wanting to make a beat with Japanese flavor, so I'm gonna go get the Cakewalk TTS plugin. By default, it's a piano. But if we click here and then go to Ethnic Misc, we have some interesting sounds. I really like shamisen. So let me try out some stuff in the keyboard and I'll get back to you soon. So I've got something and we're gonna record it now. I'm happy with that. Now that we have the idea, we can work on the dough to make it more like it being actually played using a shamisen. The first thing I want to do is quantize these notes because some of them are way off the time. Control A to select the whole thing and Q 1/16. I don't think I want this much strength. Let's go with 60. So there is one thing that shamisen players do. I don't know, pitch bend, vibration, or whatever you want to call it. I'm going to imitate that. We don't have pitch bend and Cakewalk. So we will use an external plugin. Here we have this pitch knob and we will automate this. We got the pitch knob here. That's a little too much. How does it go? Okay, I like that. Okay. This is the automation lane related to this knob, so you can see how I've automated it. Now we can copy this. Control plus C, Control plus V. Okay. Now I'm gonna add bass to this. I'm gonna add BBC Symphony Orchestra for a little bit of flute action. Oboe, clarinet, flutes. I'm gonna go get decent sampler. There is a ukulele that's available as a decent sampler library. Okay, so I'm gonna drag it in to decent sampler. I think I don't want to quantize this. It's almost in time and that's good with me. Some of these notes are you're too quiet. Okay, I'm gonna duplicate this track so that I get all these stuff, and then I'm gonna replace it with labs. And here I'm going into the strings, Dulcimer. Okay, I think it's fine to start arranging now. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. It's gonna take a little bit of time, so I'll be back soon. And again, this is me from the present day. In fact, it's gonna be like this for all the beats in this video. Anyway, let's get to the beat. So the first instrument that I added during the arrangement of this project is this Labs with the Glass Piano Flow library. Kind of like a piano, but I lowered its attack and I used it as a layer with the soft piano. The soft piano on its own goes like this. Okay, and this flow instrument is adding a tail with the soft piano. Alright, and then I added this phone library, which is again from Spitfire Audio Labs, and I added it for some angelic vibes. It's the same chords from these two instruments. Alright, then I added this pad bed, which is again Labs, Glass Piano Anthem library, and it's actually playing the same notes over and over again. Let me freeze these tracks because this project is a little too heavy on my system. And finally we have strings, which is a decent sampler library. I'm not sure why the image is not loaded in here. Anyway, it is what it is. And you can see an automation line happening here. So what it controls is this low pass filter, because towards the end the strings are going up and there was increased energy in the high end, which I did not want it. And finally, this is the whole drums. And finally, I would like to mention that this track is heavily inspired by one of my favorite chill lo-fi artists who does Japanese lo-fi. I hope you will like this, and here is the preview of this beat. Since we got the keyboard to work, I want to try out making a sampled kind of lo-fi beat. So here I have already laid down the drums for that. And yeah, they were recorded using the keyboard. And I've added this TX16WX sampler. I'm gonna pin it. Let's get rid of this. We don't need that. And in here, I'm gonna click waves to make this available. And into that waves space, I'm going to add one of the sample that I've looked through before. Okay, I think I want to use that. So here we go. Drag it in. I'm going to use this slice option here and then click here to enable that, of course. I want it to go 16 and then click regions, and this is this wave here. Okay, so we are going to drag it in to the C2 position. Layout slices, yes. So now these slices are laid out. Yep, it's working. Now I'm going to try something with that sample. Before that, I think I want to add some effects like reverb, just a little bit, and cut the lowest frequencies. Also, I had to direct it to sidechain low bus. Okay. I think I got something. Let's record. Okay, this second one is kind of fine, I guess. Whoa, I'm almost on perfect time. I'm hearing a click sound. It's probably the attack of the sample. So let's open DX and go to the sounds section. Okay, it's taken care of. Okay, variation, right? And now it's time to add a bass line. And that's where I stopped documenting the production that day. So here is the finalized bass line. Now this really works well with the sample pattern. Then I added this melody with the Rhodes in Keys 1 Classic. Again, works well with the sample. By the way, this Rhodes only comes in the B section, and then we get back to the A section, but this time we have a saxophone sound with the Mel LoFi plugin, and it goes like this. We also have this electric piano, which just simply plays these two notes like this. And finally, this is our whole drums. And that's pretty much it for this beat. Here's a preview. I was just playing around in this keyboard and something stuck in me, so we're going to record this into the DAW. Yeah, that's our idea there, and we will develop it into a track. I think I want to change this last note here. Okay, now let's get the drums going. Whoa, make the velocities uniform. Let's add bass. I'm gonna go with a simple one. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Oh, I didn't save. Always save your projects, people. we got something. Let's get into the MIDI. Control + Q to quantize. 1/16 with 70% accuracy. Okay, we need to find what will go here. Okay, that's fine for me as well. Now let me take you on a walkthrough of this project. So the first thing that I added after that is this music box sound from Yoda Mini, and it works with the lead. Oh my god, system is finding it difficult to work this project because of the heavy load. Let me freeze that. Then I added this pad bed, which is a LoFi light library. This one, pure harmony, and it's just one note in the beginning like this. One note keeps on repeating, and then when the drums come in, it goes two of these notes. I'd like to point out that I added this pancake. Let me pin this, and then Flux Mini. These two plugins were added to introduce some movement in that sound. Yeah, my system is finding it really hard to play. Let's freeze this to reduce that load. Then what do we have? We have wind keys, which introduces this second melody. There's so much of delay in here with the delay plugin. Without this delay, it will sound like this. Now I'm going to turn it on. Okay, about that melody, so we have this main melody in the beginning, and then it switches to the second melody, which goes to the outro. And here's the full drums. These colorless audio clips are clips that are muted using the K on keyboard. I was just introducing the second melody there, so I took away the drums from that little section. And one thing I want to say further about the drums is that I have an automation going on in the drums, so towards the end it fades away, only the drums, but the other instruments will still keep on playing. So this song was giving me a reunion kind of vibe of long lost friends, which influenced the ambient sounds I chose. So we have this campfire kind of sounds, and then I found this people chattering sound from freesound.org. And then here is one special one, which I have added a little bit of reverb using the ROM plugin. And if you are going to use sounds from freesound.org, make sure you're using only the ones with the Creative Commons license, otherwise you'll be in trouble. And that's it for this beat, and here's a preview of maybe one of my longest beats in this challenge. I was just playing around the keyboard for some ideas for the next beat, which is the 11th beat, and I got something. So we're gonna record that idea into the DAW. Okay, by the way, this is not exactly piano, it's a whirly sound from Labs. This project sounds a good opportunity to make a cool bass line. No, it doesn't have the attack that I'm looking for. Wait. Okay. Which are the chords? I don't know. We will just figure it out as we go. This bass should first go to sidechain low because I don't want to sidechain the higher frequencies, and there is a little bit of high end in this bass. I think we got something there, so let's record that. Okay, that should be enough, and let's take this and work on that. Going to pull these to the lower octave and see how it sounds. Let's quantize it a little bit. Should I? No. And now we can fix a kick pattern. Think of a better kick. You know what this sound can use? Pancake 1/8. Okay, it makes it more lively. I'll stop now. So the things that I added after are only this piano and this vox. Okay, now this piano is the same soft piano that I always use from labs. And then the vox, let me freeze this first. So the vox is just a reverse vocal sound. Now there's a ton of delay effect on this vocal with this baby comeback plugin, and you can see these automations which are controlling this wet knob and feedback. So when the song enters into the B section, we only have this vocal effect which is kept in the track with this delay. And then for the effects, I bounced a piano snippet and added a ton of reverb and reversed it. So it goes like this. So here's the final drums. If you look here, you can see there are 4 tracks for snare alone. I made that snare by layering multiple elements. So this was the first layer. Then we have this layer which goes from side to side. And then we have this reverse thing going on, and then this shaker kind of sound. So everything together makes the snare. That is it for this beat, and it turned out to be one of my favorite beats that I made in this challenge. And here is its preview. That's it for this part. Here's the next one, and please do subscribe to this channel. My name is ADK aka Meek Motif, and I'll catch you here. Peace.